what do we think about regulation of AI and also the benefits of AI technology?
Oh, that's a really good question. I would say so different countries will try and tackle AI regulation a little bit differently. But I would say for the UK, we've got a long history of trying to be proactive with AI. There's a few dates that are quite important. So 2nd of September 2021, the UK government published a National Artificial Intelligence Strategy.
Right.
This set out a 10-year plan for the UK to try and become a global AI superpower. It's quite ambitious, but if you don't set your goals high, there's a high chance you'll fail. Then in March of 2023, the UK government published its AI regulation white paper. This made it clear that it's definitely going to be taking a proactive approach to AI regulations. Um, while looking at the white paper, it it's quite vague, which is what they're trying to do. So they're trying to set it up so that developers and companies can try and develop AI specific to their industry. So by the looks of it, the UK government is not going to create a central body for AI. What they're going to do is use the existing regulators to try and monitor AI. So
Okay.
I do think the UK government is trying to be proactive with AI, but the regulations might be specific to the industry. So we're going to be expecting a lot from regulators because not only do you have to, let's say, the FCA, not only do you have to understand the financial regulations, but you have to understand how computers could impact that. So regulators will be having, a little bit of a challenge trying to keep up. Well, I would say with the UK itself, yeah, being proactive about AI, setting big goals, that's what we want to see. That's as a developer, that's what we want to see to keep it a little bit interesting. Coming up on the 30th of April, we are expecting these regulators to publish their annual strategic approach to AI. So that's going to be quite interesting.
Okay. And benefits of AI technology to everyone?
Oh, so the way I like to see it is if we work backwards. So with AI technology, it's not just the AI that's important, it's what's the problem. Like I think when we were at school, uh, as developers, we didn't just want to be AI developers. It was not AI engineers. We wanted to be developers. We wanted to be coders. We wanted to be able to create projects. And we saw AI as a tool. It's like that quote that if you only have a hammer, all you're going to see is nails. We didn't want to be AI engineers. We just wanted to be developers. So for us, we were looking at the problem. So what can large scale data and pattern recognition solve? For example, in the healthcare industry, what we're starting to see is these models are really good at detecting such as cancers, especially with the diagrams, the scans. They're producing very similar pictures. So the healthcare industry will excel with the advancement in AI. Another thing, which is a little bit expected, to be honest, is the food industry will excel. Health will become really big. For example, right now we do have uh, well documented, food stuff about how many calories are in this. But the next step is why don't we just personalize that to you? Uh, Giving you likes and dislikes, we can personalize and give you that information. I think AI will actually be like a personalize your experience to what you like. Not only would this affect social media, health, but I think our education as well. Right now, our education system tends to take a structured standard approach. Obviously, there's some benefits with that, but I don't think everyone likes to learn via that method. So personalized education will be quite beneficial to the young generation. And if we can, empower the young generation to feel as if, they want to learn, it's like the whole world will be their oyster and they will create amazing products. So I'm quite excited to see what AI does. And finally, and not least, of course, in our industry, the property factor industry, AI will excel here. There's a few things that are considered normal, but it's because you've been in the industry for a long time, it's considered normal. Like, why does it take so long to buy a house or sell a house? These questions is just, that's how it's done. With the advancement in technology, not only AI, but we could see companies start to arise to tackle these. problems.
Okay. So what's your opinion about the future of AI then?
Oh, so there's quite a few. The future of AI is quite unpredictable in terms of if people don't participate in it, only a handful of people will design that future.
Right.
And what we've seen, I'll give you an example. So when we were part of the AI society, what we wanted to do is learn about it, but try and bring as many people along because as developers, we're quite biased. We want to build products that we enjoy, but there are some things that we might not think about uh, like large scale knock on effects. So we wanted to bring people from different backgrounds, STEM backgrounds, non-STEM backgrounds, to get involved, give us your opinion about it. So personally, I think the long-term trend of AI will remain positive if we encourage people to express their opinion about it. Uh, for example, actually, the 2023 Writers Guild of America movement established a new contract with Hollywood and TV studios, ensured that AI remains a tool rather than a replacement for human creativity. I think that's quite impressive to see people come together and say, yes, this is a fantastic tool, but how do we want to use it? And how do we want it to shape our future? So getting more people not only excited about AI, but wanting to participate in AI would be fantastic.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, we need to be careful with that. Absolutely. Okay, so how can organizations prepare for AI then?
Oh, this is actually a really good question. So during my placement, what I did was I created a data pipeline with my great manager. Uh, we wanted to focus on data integrity, data preparation, and make sure we had quality data. The minute we accomplished that, it gave us the opportunity to start exploring AI products. But what I'm starting to see is that companies that might be trying to skip a few steps. I would say if you want to prepare for AI, you need to make sure you have a data pipeline ready for AI.
Yeah.
Data integrity, data categorization. These are like the fundamental steps that companies should not avoid and should actually focus on it because it just saves you time in the future. Uh, so to ensure that obviously companies are preparing for AI, you do have to do a little bit of AI education. I think lucky for us, especially in CPL Core, we are able to do PDPs. So
Yeah.
PDPs give us the opportunity to go and explore AI topics if we're interested in. So this company has been actually really proactive with AI.